Social Selling Mastery for Entrepreneurs, the new book. It's out now, but what's in it? Well, first of all, you have to know, is it worth buying? You know, what's the credibility of this guy who's got this book out? Well, obviously I have two other books, which you may have heard of. LinkedIn Mastery for Entrepreneurs, which is my first book, my first best-selling book, which is obviously worth reading about LinkedIn. And then there was Personal Branding Mastery for Entrepreneurs, which is also a bestseller, taking it on to the next level about personal branding and how you could use LinkedIn and beyond LinkedIn to actually talk about personal branding. Well, Social Selling Mastery for Entrepreneurs, which just became a bestseller yesterday, so it's definitely worth buying, is actually all about social selling, how you can master social selling. So if you don't even know what social selling is, you can find out what social selling is from this particular book. And we cover everything in this book. We cover what actually is social selling. Very important to set the boundaries there, the parameters, what it is. What people and how people make decisions in the age of social media regards to B2B and indeed B2C. Particularly when it comes to things like personal branding and social selling and B2B products and B2C products. Then we look at how cold calling is actually dead and how you have to use social media and social responsibility and look at social platforms and social content and the data to actually target people and influence people. We look at how people buy people. Definitely people are buying people these days. They're into people and they're going to buy from people or not, as the case may be. So your brand is phenomenally important. We look at your personal branding in this book. We look at B2B, we look at B2C, because you can also use LinkedIn for B2C as well. We look at how content marketing is absolutely key when it comes to social media. Absolutely key when it comes to social media buying and social selling. We look at 411, why you shouldn't be posting about your company the whole time. You need to give some kind of idea that kind of you know about the world and you're engaging and you're giving to other people, not just promoting. So there's a fine balance. We look at video, how video like this is phenomenally important in things like social selling, absolutely important. We look at 1990, how you want to be part of the 1990 rather than just the 1, rather than the 9 and the 90. Of course, there's a balance between all three, but the 1 is being an influencer. We look at how you're an influencer. We look at Sales Navigator. There's an entire chapter on Social Selling Mastery for Entrepreneurs about Sales Navigator. People always want to know about Sales Navigator. How do you use Sales Navigator? What's the best form of Sales Navigator? There's a chapter on here. There's also a chapter on who you know, not what you know. As my late grandfather told me when I was 9 years old, it's all about who you know, not what you know. And Sales Navigator and social selling and LinkedIn is all about who you know, not what you know. We look at how many first connections and how you have lots of first connections and why you should have lots of first connections, but the right kind of connections in the right kind of places. And that's very, very important. The right kind of places, the right cities that you're targeting and who know the right kind of people. Entrepreneurs know other entrepreneurs. CEOs know other CEOs. CMOs know other CMOs and so forth. Works in industries as well. People in hospitality know other people in hospitality. Works very well. Then we look at authenticity. Authenticity, you know, I am very, very authentic. I think my brand comes through as phenomenally authentic, sometimes too authentic, as someone would say. So being authentic is absolutely key on social media, on social selling particularly. And then we look at personalization, which is also very important when it comes to social media and social selling. We look at recommendations. It's all very well me going, oh, aren't they fantastic? I've won all these awards, for example. Absolutely brilliant. And appeared in the newspapers and on TV and all the rest of it. But have I got any recommendations from clients, from people who see me do my masterclass? You know, what do they think about it? And that's phenomenally important. That's why we have 650 recommendations on LinkedIn for people to check us out. Phenomenally important. And then we look at why you should have a best-selling book. How that's about being authentic and an expert and a thought leader and actually putting your own views out there in real format to share for other people. I love it when people buy this and share this, and I give this away, and we're giving it away in social media, Social Selling 2018 at Microsoft on September the 14th. We're going to give tickets, give this away for every single ticket. I love giving it away because I'm sharing. But it also is very positive for me as well. I share, and some people come back and become clients. They recommend us to other people because they read the knowledge in here and they take it on and they make it worthwhile, they make it real. And then we look at how you should test, change, and iterate all the time when it comes to social selling. All the time. So think about how you do that. So thank you for listening. This is Social Selling Mastery for Entrepreneurs, available on Amazon and all good bookshops, both online and offline. Now it's already a bestseller. It's already been out for a day. So get it now, get online, get on Kindle, get it on paperback, get on hardback. You'll enjoy it. It's all about social selling. It's all about how you can be a social selling master. Social Selling Mastery for Entrepreneurs is for you.